Shalom, shalom, shalom. Giving honor and praise to the Most High, the Creator and the Maker of heaven and earth. My name is Yeshaya Yisrael, of the tribe of Dan of the nation of Israel. Let us start in prayer. Hallelujah. Ani Omer lefaneka ya Elohai. Hatfila hazo. These korna et amka Yisrael. Hayod imolka. Ugne Yisrael ashehem be burutaleka. Ya Eloheinu, we Elohe Aboteinu, Elohe Abraham, Elohe Yitzchak, we Elohe Israel. Hamshek na etakitot ta ele, we tatzliak na otan. Yah Elohai, we Elohe Abotai. Tiyenaim ha'akim babeta soharim. Tiyenaim ha'akyot babeta soharim. Tiyenaim bene Israel, we iye hayami. Na Yah Eloheinu, we Elohe Aboteinu. Al natis korna et katotenu aleinu. Na Yah Eloheinu. Al natis korelanu bebakusha. Et hara'im asha asinu be'eneka. Salach lanu na Yah Eloheinu. Wahazel na et amka Israel mekal zareinu. Amen. Giving honor and praise unto the Most High, the Creator and the Maker of heaven and earth. All right, brothers and sisters. We're going to continue, brothers and sisters, in this particular vein. All righty. This is what we refer to as the Pual stem. All right. The Pual stem, brothers and sisters, is the fourth stem of the 7 stems in Hebrew. All right. Now, the Pual stem, as we stated in the past, right, it serves as the passive of the PL. The passive of the PL stem. That is to say that the PL is the intensification of the Qual. All right. So now you have already, as we went over, the Qual, the Al, the PL, and now you see here the Pual. All right. Now, when you're dealing with the Pual stem, we want to emphasize, brothers and sisters, this particular aspect. The Pual only has a past tense, a present tense, and a future tense. All right. There is within the Pual stem no thing such as the command form. All right. Last week, when we went over lesson number 42, I explained what the command form is inside of the PL stem. However, within the Pual stem, there is no command form. All right. And there also is no bakalam. You may want to go to like between lessons 14 and lesson 18 on this channel to understand what the bakalam was and is. So what we're going to look at, brothers and sisters, is on this side right here. All right. The aspect of the present tense of the Pual stem. And let's look at this, brothers and sisters, for edification purposes. All right, and how it works. All right. So what I did essentially was just put the vowels in it in that particular regard. All right. The pull-out stem we want to emphasize in its present tense has the prefix of the letter mem. As we remember from lesson number 4, the letter mem, all right, serves, brothers and sisters, as the letter mem or M sound. All right, that's what I want to emphasize. So now, being that this is the pull-out stem, the passive of the PL, we still got the sheen, the bet, and the resh, as we went over in the past 2 lessons. Lesson number 42 as well as lesson number 41. All right? So right here, we still see the sheen, the bet, and the resh. If you just have sheen, bet, and resh, brothers and sisters, you spell, all right, what is referred to as the word shabar. Now, in the PL stem, all right, that is referred to, brothers and sisters. Sorry about that. Inside of the PL stem, that's referred to as shiber. And in a pual stem, all right, you have to always remember the prefix of the mem, so it's mishubar. All right, the pu'al, u'ah, follows the same pattern. This is what we want to emphasize in that particular regard. All right, mishubar. Now, this is masculine, singular, present tense. So now one will then say ani mishubar, which means I am being shattered. It's not the nicest meaning, but this is how we're dealing with in this particular regard. So one would say and use the pronoun ani, which means I or I am, ata, which means you or you are, or who, which means he or he is. So you would say ani mishubar, ata mishubar. All right, pardon me, I don't have my pen on me. I thought I did, but I don't. So let's just go with the marker. Ani mishubar, ata mishubar, hu mishubar. All right, so that would mean what? Present tense, we're only dealing with on this side. I am shattered or being shattered. Ata mishubar. You are being shattered or you are shattered. Hu mishubar. Hu mishubar. He is being shattered or he is shattered. All right. Is, as we know, is the present tense. So that's something, brothers and sisters, we want to emphasize in that particular regard. Now, when I said Ani Mishubar, Ata Mishubar, just as the translation saying I am being shattered, being is the present tense. ING in English serves as the present tense. All right? Ani Mishubar, Ata Mishubar, Hu Mishubar. All right? Then we have what? This here. All right? Mishuberet. Mishuberet. Now, you still have the sheen, the bet, the resh. That, brothers and sisters, never drops. The sheen, the bet, and the resh, that never drops whatsoever when you conjugate this verb in any of the seven stems, all right? But we want to emphasize with the asterisk there that this mem serves as a prefix, all right? This mem serves as a prefix, brothers and sisters, all right? So you have, if you were to drop that off, you have shuberet, mishuberet. Now, we want to emphasize, as we did in the past, that this, brothers and sisters, and watch what I'm going to be circling, all right? Follow along. You have the gold followed by a tau, all right? That identifies it as the feminine aspect, feminine singular. So if you were to put the pronouns for its present tense, you would say ani, at, and he. I, you, she. Now, this right here, we want to say, all right, is feminine singular, FS, present tense, nonetheless. All right? A female would say, Ani mishuberet, I am being shattered. At mishuberet, you are being shattered. He mishuberet, he mishuberet, means she is being shattered. So this is something we want to point out for edification purposes. Ani mishuberet, at mishuberet, he mishuberet. All right. So you have the feminine singular and you have the masculine singular, both being in its present tense. Now, I want to emphasize the rules that we stated earlier. All right. We are dealing with, for those who just joined on, all right, the aspect, brothers and sisters, of the pual in the present tense. Now, when we're dealing, brothers and sisters, with this particular one right here, all right, we must remember we have the mem as the prefix. It's in the pual, all right? There is, brothers and sisters, no command form. All you get in the pull-out step as far as conjugations go is a past tense, a present tense, and a future tense. So let's look at the next one right here, all right? Mishubarim, Mishubarim, the mem with the shawa, all right? The sheen with the kwaboots, the oo sound, Mishu, shu, sheen with the oo sound, all right? Then you have bet with the patak, ba, meshu ba, the resh with the kirik in the yod. Meshu barim, meshu barim. Now, anytime you see, like many people promote the parsing in Hebrew, the kirik yod mem, you don't always see that, yet it still is a plural word. There are instances when the yod is not there, yet it still serves as the masculine plural. So let's look at it. All right. Anachnu, atem, and hain. All right. Anachnu mishubarim. Anachnu mishubarim. We are being shattered. We are being shattered. Atem mishubarim. You all are being shattered. You all are being shattered. Then you have here, haim mishubarim. They are being shattered. Now, if you remember, something is only for the actual next word. I'm going to explain why I interrupted my own sentence. So this right here is masculine plural, still present tense. Then we have what? Mishu barot. Mishu barot. Mishu barot. We want to say, though, nonetheless, feminine plural, present tense, nonetheless. The pronouns that follow this one is anachnu, aten, and hain. So, group of females, only females, would say, anachnu mishubarot. We are being shattered. All right? Aten mishubarot. You all feminine plural are being shattered. Hain mishubarot. They, which is already plural, they is already plural. They, feminine, third person plural, mishubarot. They are being shattered. So now what we're dealing with is just showing how it looks with the pronouns that are with it. Now, as you advance in biblical Hebrew, you will begin to see sometimes you will have the pronouns put after the verb. So either you put the verb after or before the pronoun, it doesn't matter when you really get into the language itself. Now, that's something we want to emphasize, but that is mostly only dealt with in the present tense. As I stated before, when you're dealing with the aspect of the verbs, brothers and sisters, this is the longest part of teaching Hebrew. As you see, we're up to lesson number 43. If you remember, going all the way back to last year with lesson number 1, all right? When we went over the aspect of the aleph and the bet, all on this same channel, all right? So now, let's go into this particular thing right here. Anachnu mishubarot. Atem mishubar. Pardon me. Anachnu mishubarim. Atem mishubarim. Haim mishubarim. I interrupted my sentence earlier for this reason. If you remember the lesson that we did last week, lesson number 42, right? We had it to where we were saying what? Shibri habaya ahoti. My sister shattered the problem. All right, remember that? Now, if you were to say, which we are saying, that the Pual is the passive of the PL, right? Here's what we want to point out. Hab ayot, mishuk barot. The problems are being shattered. Hab ayah means the problem. The Hebrew word, brothers and sisters, ba'ayah means problem. Ba'ayot is the plural of the word ba'ayah. So now when you have the aspect, brothers and sisters, of having to have the verb agree with the noun, you understand? It's still nonetheless staying within its present tense. Hab ayot, the problems. Meshu barot. Hab ayot meshu barot. All right? So that's something we want to point out for edification purposes. Now, we can look at a word for conversation, right? The word shulchan. The word shulchan means table, all right? The plural of the word shulchan, all right, is the word shulchanot. So if you were to say the tables are being shattered, you would say hashulchanot mishubarim. I emphasize again, the Hebrew word shulchan means table. The plural of that is the word shulchanot. Now, if you were to say that the word or the sentence, all right, the tables are being shattered, you would say hashulchanot mishubarim. Why do we say shulchanot mishubarim and not shulchanot mishubarot? It's simply because, brothers and sisters, the root or the foundation of the word shulchanot is masculine, as in the word shulchan. All right. So now, even though it is in a feminine plural, when you show its conjugation with verbs, brothers and sisters, you must always take it back to its root and then build from there. That's how Hebrew works. All right. Let me give another example. All right. The word queer. Queer. The word queer means wall. You know, like the wall, Wall. The word queerot means walls. All right. So now, if you were to say the walls are being shattered, you would say what? Haquirot, the walls. Meshubarim. It's not haquirot meshubarot. Only because though it rhymes and it sounds like it would flow, in Hebrew grammar, when you show the verb having to agree with the noun, in this case being the word queer, all right, you would have to sit there and show it in its root form and then move on from that point. Let me give another example, brothers and sisters. All right. The word for chair is kiseh. We went over that in lesson number 25, right? We up to now lesson number 43. Let's continue. Most I bless. All right. When you look at lesson number 25 on this channel, subscribe to the channel. All right. We went over the aspect of the word kiseh, which means chair, right? Now, the plural of the word kiseh is kisot. It is in the aleph. Kisot. Kaf. Samek. Aleph. Wow. Tau. Kisot. So if you were to say that the chairs are being shattered, all right, remembering being the action being done to the object, that is to call it passive, right? You would say, ha kisot meshubarim. The chairs are being shattered. All right. Now, when you deal, let's say, a word like ba'aya, which ends with the hamat followed by the hey, making it feminine, singular, in most cases, 98%, but it happens to fall as the aspect of feminine singular inside of Hebrew. The word problem in Hebrew is ba'aya, which is a feminine word. The plural of that word is ba'ayot. All right. So you would say hab'ayot meshubarot. The problems are being shattered. So this is something we want to point out for edification purposes. All right. Now, brothers and sisters, let's go. I'm going to turn this a little for edification purposes. All right. So we can see, all right, what we're dealing with in this particular regard. All right. Now, what we dealt with over here so far, brothers and sisters, is the aspect of the present tense. What we're going to be dealing with here on this side, brothers and sisters, is the aspect of the past tense. And we're going to then conclude this lesson. All right, we'll discuss the future tense. Let's shoot for that for this coming Friday. All right, let's shoot for that then. All right. Let's look at this. Shin, Bet Resh, Tau Yo. What are we saying? Shubar T. Shubar T means what? I was shattered. Let's continue on. By the way, all of these have shoe all through them, all right? Shubar Ta. You was shattered. Now, I want to emphasize on this right here. Shubar Ta means you was shattered, masculine, singular. Now, pay attention, follow along. The word shubarat means you was shattered, all right? Feminine singular. Ata shubarata. At shubarat. We already went over ata and at over here, as we did in lesson number 6. All right? I emphasize anyone who's new, pay attention and get your chance. When you get the chance to listen to lesson number 6. It helps out a lot. You understand? I believe that's one of the best lessons on this channel. Of the 43, including this, and I'm not trying to hate on my own work. Blessed be the Most High to continue to be able to do it. But lesson number 6, that is, if you want to put it in street terms, that's that lesson. If, you know, that works with that. All right, so let's go on. You have Shubar. He was shattered. Now, if I'm talking about an object, all right, such as chalk, all right, the word for chalk in Hebrew, like you're writing on the board, where chalk is the word gir, the gamel, the yod, and the resh, all right? Hagir shubar, the chalk was shattered. Hagir mishubar, the chalk is being shattered. That's the distinction between the present tense and the past tense. The past tense has the aspect of the word was in translation. The present tense has the aspect of the word is or being inside of the present tense. All right? So let's continue on. You have what? Shubra. She was shattered. All right? Habaya Shubra. The problem was shattered. He or it, she or it. Now, this it over here is for the masculine, whatever it is, and this it is for feminine, whatever it is. So, being that we're dealing as in lesson number 41 and lesson number 42 with the word ba'aya, right? Meaning problem. Habaya shubra. The problem was shattered. Ani parati. Dodo tai. Wa ani siparti lahen. I called to my aunts and I told them. Liba aya. I have a problem. Ani mekwawe. Atenya kolot. I hope you all are able. L'shaber. Habaya. To shatter the problem. Dodotai amruli. My aunts said unto me, Hem yikolot, they are able. L'shaber habaya, to shatter the problem. Ka'asher hen shabuli, when they return to me. Ani suparati mehen, I was told from them. Habaya Shubra. The problem was shattered. Brothers and sisters, we're trying to get into the aspect of conversing one with another. All right, let's go on. We have this one here. Shubaranu. We were shattered. All right. Shubaratim or Shubaratin, as we went over before. All right. This I want to redraw in front of your eyes. All right. This line is not a noon sofit in script. This is just simply, brothers and sisters, a line like a slash, like him, her, as we went over in lesson number 42. So you have what? Shubaratim. Atem Shubaratim. Anaknu. Shubaranu. He Shubra. Who Shubar. Now, Atem Shubaratim or Aten Shubaraten. All right? You all were shattered. You all feminine was shattered. Last one. All right? Shub Ru. Haim or Haim. Haim Shubru. Hain Shubru. They were shattered, masculine. They were shattered, feminine. Hab Ayot. Hen Shubru. The problems were shattered, giving glory and praise unto the Most High, the Creator and the Maker of heaven and earth. I can be contacted at the number that I'm about to provide here. All right? Nine zero eight 587 4841. All right? 908 587 4841. It's a New Jersey number. All right? Or I can be reached at email, and I'll write that out too. All right? Kashuput@gmail.com. Giving honor and praise to the Creator and the Maker of heaven and earth. Shalom. Next Hebrew class, we're going to try to go for it for this coming Friday. All right? And which will explain the remaining aspect of the Pual stem. And we want to sit there and also that same particular time on the other channel go into a Torah portion. All right? I want the people and I hope you subscribe to this channel as well as the other two channels that I operate, More Yeshaya history lessons, More Yeshaya Torah lessons. The next Torah presentation will be on a portion Titzaweh, going from the book of Exodus chapter 27 to Exodus chapter 30. All right? So, giving honor and praise unto the Most High, the Creator and the Maker of heaven and earth. Shalom.